Well, good day, viewers. Today we have a 2012 Equinox, and it's here for a number of warning lights on. Let's have a look at the dash. I think the customer said the ABS light is on. Service Stabilitrac message comes up. I noticed when I drove it in the shop that it went into an ABS actuation when I was stepping on the brake, so I suspect it's got a wheel speed sensor. I don't see any warning lights on now, but we're going to scan it and see what codes it has to offer. So I'm loading the previous vehicle record. It's got 158,000 kilometers on it. Let's do a network scan of all the controllers. I suspect it's got a speed sensor reluctor failure. Right rear wheel speed sensor circuit short to ground or open. Well, that's an electrical failure, not a right rear wheel speed sensor circuit plausibility. Left front wheel speed sensor circuit plausibility. Well, those would definitely generate fault codes with the ABS and the traction control and Stabilitrac control systems. System disabled, information stored. The all-wheel drive is disabled because of the ABS problem. Yeah, we're just about through. Yeah, that's the end of the code scan. And all of the, well, battery was recently disconnected because the fuel system monitor and catalyst monitor haven't run, failed or passed. So we're going to put it up in the air and visually inspect the wiring and the speed sensor reluctors on the wheel bearings on this thing. So we've got it up in the air, and I'm not pleased with the general condition of this vehicle, but looking at the right front wheel and the left front wheel, the speed sensor reluctors have flaked off of the wheel bearing. I'll get the Borescope out and I'll show you what that looks like. The right rear wheel speed sensor short to ground is probably a failed sensor. I don't see anything physically wrong with it, but let's have a look at this vehicle generally. So underneath this vehicle, looking at the rocker panels, as you can see, they're non-existent. And this side, basically the same thing. I couldn't pick it up by the pinch welds because there is no pinch weld. Anyways, look at the exhaust flange bolts here. This is held together by rust. And this subframe is starting to rot through. As you can see here, there's a hole rotted through it. So this vehicle is, and it needs this wheel speed sensor, wheel bearing assembly. Needs this wheel bearing assembly. And a right rear speed sensor signal. Looks almost like the wheel bearing bolts have been out of this recently. They're kind of clean. I wonder if it's had the rear wheel bearing changed or something. I'm going to have to ask them. But boy, is this thing rusty. Gonna have to have a serious chat with this customer. So I got the Borescope looking up at the speed sensor reluctor just at the back of the wheel bearing. And I'll set it up here on the camera. Or I'll try. So if I turn this wheel bearing, you should be able to see a spot where the speed sensor reluctor is flaked off right there. So there's a section missing about 1 inch long. And the right side's the same. This is a characteristic of these wheel bearings. They got a magnetically impregnated reluctor on the seal, and the salt goes in there and attacks it. All four wheels will have this problem, but the two front ones for sure have this problem. The right side is the same. So I stand corrected. The front wheel bearings have the magnetic reluctor impregnated on them, as you can see here. But the rear wheel bearing has a reluctor inside. So I looked at the back of the wheel bearing and it doesn't have the reluctor. It's a metal reluctor inside the wheel bearing. So it likely needs 3 wheel bearings, and you can see that SKF ones retail for $340 a piece, and the World Part ones retail for $260. That's Canadian, of course. And the rear wheel bearing is $460 or $240. So we got to have a serious chat with this customer about spending some significant money on this vehicle, considering the vehicle wouldn't pass a safety inspection if it was inspected. So I was going to remove this 20 amp ABS fuse, but that turns on the red brake warning light, so I'm thinking about just disabling one of the speed sensors, because that'll just turn on the ABS light. Oh look, it's got an anti-rust module. That worked really well, didn't it?